Hey beautiful people, welcome back. So today's practice is all about loosening a tight upper back. So I imagine that because you're here, you're like me and you suffer with a lot of upper back pain. And that's pretty normal. A lot of us hold a lot of tension in our upper back. It's a real spot for holding on to stress. And it's also a kind of a byproduct of our modern day lives where we always have our hands here in front of us. We're always sort of hunched, whether we're driving or typing or picking up our kids all the time. There's always a forward hunching movement. So let's release a little bit of that tension. Start with some neck rolls. So just come into a comfortable seated position and bring your hands either to your knees or just on your thighs. Take a breath in. Bring your chin down towards your chest, and then as you exhale, just gently roll your ears over to one side. Take a breath in when your ear is at your shoulder, and then exhale, gently roll all the way over to the other side. Take a deep breath in here, and then exhale all the way back over. And just continue with your breath, just rolling, nice and slowly. We always want to be super gentle with our neck. No pushing too hard, no straining, just gently open. Let's go once more to each side. And then gently come back to center. Now we're going to wrap our arms around ourselves as if we're giving ourselves a big hug. See if you can't touch your fingertips together. I mean, don't expect that anyone's ever going to be able to do that. But just imagine that you're trying to squeeze yourself so tight that your fingertips are touching. Take a deep breath into your lungs and a big full release. Beautiful. As you breathe in, bring your arms nice and wide. Lift your chest up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, bring your other arm on top now and give yourself another beautiful hug. Deep breath in and out. Breathing into your lungs. Really filling your lungs so that your back is expanding. At the same time that you're giving yourself that big hug and trying to touch your fingertips together. Beautiful. One more round of breath. And now on your next inhale, bring those arms wide. Chest lifts to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, bring your fingertips to the floor. Take a big breath in. Shoulders come up to your ears. Exhale and around. Good. We're now going to come into, so sitting on our bottoms, bringing our feet together, soles of our feet together, and then just grabbing your toes, taking a breath in and lifting up through your spine. And then as you exhale, fold all the way over. Take a few deep breaths in here. And exhaling fully. And on each exhale, let it be a surrender. Let your body surrender into that pose. Let your mind wander around your body, feeling into all those places where you feel that tightness, where you can feel yourself holding tension. And then with each exhale, just let go. Just release. Allow yourself to surrender. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. Feeling that surrender with each exhale. And then as you inhale, gently roll back up. And then come into a comfortable cross-legged position. We're going to bring our arms nice and wide. And then as you exhale, cross your right arm under your left. And either bring back of hands together or bring fingers to palms. Take a breath in. Lift your elbows forward first and then up. And just stay here for a few breaths. Breathing deeply into your back, letting your back open and expand. One more round of breath. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your arms nice and wide. And again, lifting your chest up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in, come to straight. And this time as you exhale, your left arm comes underneath your right. Fingertips to palms or back of palms together. Deep breath in, elbows lift out and then up. And again, returning to that deep breath. Breathing deeply into your lungs, feeling your back expanding and opening. Taking 2 more rounds of breath here. For your next inhale, open those arms. Spread your chest, your arms, spread your arms wide and your chest up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, let your hands rest on the floor. We're now going to stretch our legs out in front of us. And then I'd like you to bring your legs nice and wide. So not too wide, but just enough. And I'd like you to flex your feet a little bit, but if you're really tight through your hamstrings, then don't do that and maybe just bend your knees a little. So we're going to take a breath in, lift our upper body as straight as we can, so we're sitting up nice and straight. And then as you exhale, letting your chest lead the way, we're going to step out vertebrae by vertebrae, letting our back curl in. And then we're just going to rest. We're just going to stay here. As we breathe in, we're letting our mind travel to all those places in our body where we're feeling really tight. And as we exhale, we're surrendering. We're letting go into repose. We're letting that tension go on the exhale. Rounds of breath here. And then as you breathe in, gently coming up, vertebrae by vertebrae, until you're seated nice and straight. Come to lie down on the mat. And it's time for your Shavasana. Let your feet just fall out to the side. Hands and palms up by your side. and just begin to focus on your breath. Eyes are closed. Just breathing deeply. Inhale and exhale. If your mind starts to wander, just gently come back to your breath. Allow yourself a few moments to just be here with yourself. Focusing on your inhale and your exhale for a few more breaths. Now begin to gently bring some movement into fingers and toes. Hug those knees in towards your chest, one leg at a time. And while you're here in this position, thank yourself. Thank yourself for taking a few moments out of your super busy day to just do something that is for you and your well-being. And remember that you can join me here anytime when you feel like you need to reset. Now gently roll over onto your favorite side. Take a few more deep breaths in and out. And gently make your way to a comfortable seated position with your hands at your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.